Yeah, it's the Anfield Apps weekday video about the latest Liverpool stuff and that. I've got to be honest, we're doing this because we feel we should rather than we want to.
That's why it's so late.
We've been in the pub, we had a couple of pints, we needed cheering up. Work out yourself why we live in Liverpool. Okay, so footy. The Mane bid is solidifying. There's more stories around it. There does seem to have been a bid already put in. All the journalists that you would like to trust in general terms are saying that it's real. There's been talks for a while. It looks like there's something in it. It looks to me that Liverpool will just end up paying 30 million quid and they'll sign for Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell how much £30 million is nowadays, you know what I mean? It's difficult when you've got Watford rejecting £25 million bids for Troy Deeney. It sort of puts it in perspective, I suppose. I'm sure somewhere someone will get a better deal this summer than 30 million for Mane, and people will point their fingers and go, why we didn't do that. But if he's the one they want, then he should be worth 30 million. If he's the attacking player we want, we're probably only going to want to buy one attacking player. So if he's the one they want, you think he's the best one you can get, then he should be worth 30 million. If he's not, then look for someone who is. And so, it doesn't bother me too much the price. I'm more concerned about, whether he's good enough to take us to the next level. But we have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, I mean, we did a good gutter show, or what I felt was a good gutter show, which is our show, if you don't know, where we talk about everything that's going on with the transfer world and all the gossip, all the names we're linked to. But it was a little bit of a different one that we did yesterday, where we just talked about sort of how the strategy so far this summer feels, how we feel about the players we're linked to. Gibbo's written something which accompanies it really well, which is on the site now, making some similar points. So if you subscribe, have a listen to the gutter. If you don't subscribe and listen to the gutter, also read Gibbo's piece. I think some very good points in there. One of them being that if a manager wants a player, should we really be too bothered about 3-4 million here and there? Surely the point is the manager wants him. The manager thinks it improves the team. Everyone who works with him, transfer committee, whatever you want to call it, thinks this is the best value. This is who you can actually get, given where Liverpool are and how much wages they offer and blah 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 blah. So I mean, me personally, I've got to say that I can probably get behind Mane if we sign him. I've watched a bit of him. I've read up on him. He looks like he gets goals. He looks like he can influence games. He looks like an hard lad. He looks like he's quite fast. I think we could do with all of those things. There's probably better players in Europe. Did he want to come? Don't know. I'll leave that to Liverpool. Elsewhere, Andrew Robertson. That's right, isn't it?
Nice one, Sean.
The Hull lad. The left
Sean's
back.
our left back correspondent.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean behind the camera. We'll get him the other side one day, and he can
handsome fella.
He can reveal all his knowledge to you all. But we basically get him to do some research, and then we pretend we know all about it. But Andrew Robertson's not someone I do know about. He played for Hull. He's left back. But what's a bit mad now for me is apparently if we want to buy him, he'll cost 12 million, whereas Chilwell, who's actually the first choice, will cost 10. So there's something gone wrong there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's typical Liverpool logic, though, isn't it? You can't get the one you want for 20 million, so pay 30 for someone else. We've done that before, and I don't know. I think I did the video with Rob yesterday, and we were saying the other names are all a bit of a smokescreen, and Chilwell's the one they want, and you just put names out there sometimes. See, we are looking at other lads. Honest, there's this Brazilian lad, but I think they'll end up getting Chilwell. So we'll see on that one.
Sorry for messing with my mic if that made a mad noise, and I thought it was about to fall out over and basically microphone my arse, which I don't think you want. Elsewhere, Leicester and Southampton are now linked to Joe Allen as well. I don't think that's any great surprise. He's played really well in the Euros. He played really well towards the end of the season for Liverpool. He's 26, he's available for decent money. Apparently Swansea as well have already had at some point an £8 million offer turned down. Liverpool holding out for about 10. No surprise what the teams are looking at him, is it?
No, not really. There was a press conference yesterday where with Gareth Bale and Ramsey, I think it was, and they were talking about how underrated Joe Allen is. And I was wondering, how rated does he have to be until he's no longer underrated?
He's quite rated now, isn't he? I mean, like, everyone's going on about, like, he's good, And, like, there was a time with Liverpool fans, and myself included, where loads of us were, like, not sure about this fella. Can't do the physical stuff, too small, blah, 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 not good enough. Would he get in this side? Would he get in that side? All that seems to me now, I haven't done a poll or anything, because I'll leave that to mad people on Twitter. But it seems to me, just what I hear and what I see, that most Liverpool fans now are like, he's pretty good. So I think he's rated.
Yeah.
And the Bale thing Gibbo mentions, Bale said of him, I can't really speak highly enough of him. I think he does the dirty work that maybe goes unnoticed. But for us, we know how vitally important he is and how amazing he's played. In the squad, we appreciate him very much. Maybe he doesn't get the headlines outside, but in the squad, he gets them. He works his socks off every game, and I'm sure he'll go on to do incredible things in his career. Leicester or Southampton, I'm not sure, is incredible. Sure, just get round a table and sign up, lad. You know what I mean? Can't we just keep him? I hate all these stories that just say it's a done deal now. Well, you're allowed to change your mind.
Yeah.
Can't Klopp or someone just go, do you know what? I wasn't sure about him, but given the players we've tried to get and we can't get, I'll just give him a year or 2 years.
It does surely get to the point where, you know, you keep moving down the list and you go, actually, the sixth midfielder that we want, Joe Allen's a bit better,
Yeah.
so we'll just keep him. I don't know, we'll see.
Let's not be stubborn about this one. Okay, what else? Lallana has been pictured getting off a bus somewhere in France with an ice pack on his ankle. Not sure what else there is to say about that.
Jamie Vardy's done that in training. He's after his place.
Yeah, maybe crocked by him. And what else? Last point for you, Gibbo.
Go on.
Sterling's cheap at the moment. Would you have him back?
Absolutely. 100%.
See what I did there. And that's it.
I've got one more thing. I've just seen and I've got to point it out. A lot of people, maybe in the European Union, may be surprised that Britain's left. But Peter Beardsley warned you in 1988, if you're having that. Peter Beardsley said in 1988, he warned you. No one took heed, so there you are.
What a player, by the way. And Shoot, what a magazine back in the day. I don't know where we go next from that, so I'll say ta-ra.
Have a good weekend.